Hello and welcome to Super Smash Bros. League, Season 5 Preseason Week 1. I'm Snuffy Sam and I'm joined today by...
Malachi.
And yeah, the big 5 seasons already.
Yeah, I mean, just so much has already changed since Season 1. Yeah, I mean, it's just been... Time has flown by.
Indeed. But, yeah, so just to explain to any newcomers how this all works, basically it's a squad strike league. We have 12 teams themed around different things that each have 6 characters, and we run level 9 CPU battles with spirits on.
Yep, and it will be a fun little round robin for the next couple months, and then we'll go into our postseason, which will be a double elimination bracket based off the main season results.
Yes, and as you can see, the top 2 teams will get a bye week in the playoffs bracket, and the bottom 2 teams won't get to participate at all.
Yep. Yeah, just a little extra incentive to give it your all. Having that bye week is very coveted.
Yes, but right now it's not so high stakes. It's the preseason, so the wins don't really matter. This is just for practice. And honestly, it's if you are watching this and you're interested in any of the teams you see here, this is the perfect time to join, where you can learn the ropes a little bit. So there's a link in the description to our Discord, and you can contribute to any of these teams. So yes, would you like to get into match 1?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First match is going to be the Athletes versus Team Arsenal. Athletes, all the people who were in sports games, versus Arsenal, everybody who likes to use guns or other shooty things.
Yes. So the Athletes, you can see we have Terry Bogart, we've got Wario, we've got Mega Man from his famous game Mega Man Soccer. We've got the Mii's, Mii Sword Fighter, Mii Gunner, and Mii Brawler, because of course they are specifically sports games avatars.
Yep.
And on the other side, you've got Arsenal. We've got Falco Wolf. We've got King K. Rool, whose blunderbuss also counts as a gun. We've got Rob, whose head is a gun. And we've got Diddy Kong with his peanut pop gun, and Duck Hunt with that NES zapper.
Yep. And it is two good teams. They both, I believe, have had points in their history where they went on losing streaks and winning streaks, and so they're always very dangerous. You never quite know what's going to happen with either of these teams, and it's always fun to see them fight.
Yeah, in fact, Athletes in particular made it to our championships last season.
That they did, and if I remember correctly, because it's been a while, they had a very close match in the championship match with I believe it was Beast Battalion.
Yes, it was.
And they just narrowly missed it out to Beast Battalion, if I remember correctly. But they put up a fantastic fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they can continue that momentum into the new season.
Yeah, but I suppose let's just get into the match.
Yeah.
So, the Athletes versus Team Arsenal. Let's go.
Yeah, so starting off, we'll have Mii Brawler. I'll have to leave it to you to explain the numbers, but it's 2322 on level 9 CPU with Tank Style and Gold Mario, versus Duck Hunt on level 9 CPU with Boulder Style and Geese Howard.
So yes, the numbers next to Mii Brawler's name are his custom specials, which If you're on athletes, you can change every week for every character if you so choose. 2, 3, 2, 2s. That's neutral special 2, side special 3, up special 2, down special 2. But I don't remember what they are, except for the suplex and the flip kick, I guess.
Yeah, the very famous suplex at this point. Me Brawler made a very strong name for himself, being very scary with those suplexes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Normally, he'd run Demon Style to really turn those suplexes into killing machines, but this season he's running a Tank Style Gold Mario, so it's a little bit more defensive build. Tank Style boosts defense by a bit and attack by a bit while lowering movement speed.
Yeah, but I mean, if your whole build is around suplexing, I mean, let's be real.
Good hit from Duck Hunt.
Yeah, that might kill on this one, on this map.
No, not yet.
Oh,
but Duck Hunt
yeah.
still has some fast charge up for a couple more seconds. And, he didn't get the full final smash because he waited a bit too long. But Duck Hunt is... Oh, there he goes. Duck Hunt was running Boulder-style Geese Howard. Geese Howard giving you a faster final smash charge when you're at high damage. Normally the build that Diddy Kong would run, but they seem to be trying for Duck Hunt's final smash a bit more this season.
Yeah, well, I mean, Diddy Kong also really struggled last season on that build. He's got a really good final smash, and so I think Diddy Kong ran that Geese Howard build for a long.
And there goes me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. While I'm thinking about Rob running Big B style Gold Mario and me Gunner running Strategist style Wheezing Halberd. Me Gunner. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Big B style is the primary spirit that Rob has, and it's I don't believe it has higher defense than Brick Wall style, but it's certainly the most defensive good spirit, basically. Higher defense. And better air stuff makes you really good at surviving.
Yeah, its attack negative is not nearly as harsh as the Brick Wall style is.
Yeah, which basically halves your attack on Brick Wall style, so...
Yeah, and it's a really rough... Yeah, it's really rough to run up against, to run with that on most characters. And then me Gunner running that Strategist style for the specials and Halberd to give a bit of that extra, a lot of extra defense.
Yeah, Halberd basically close to halves the amount of damage you take, I would say.
Yes.
And it comes with a movement negative, but it really isn't that much.
Yeah, unless you're like on a naturally slow character, like I think we have seen in the past. Someone like Simon or Richter just
You're
be
thinking
like,
of Polar Bear, which is the armor one, which is much slower for some reason, even though the effect's not as good.
Yeah, fair. But Rob hitting with his final smash
Gets a kill,
he got the
and
kill.
That's a pretty
Nice.
decent lead for Arsenal.
Yeah, having the kill advantage, like really they just want Rob to at least... They really need him to do some damage quickly on Terry before he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Terry can just tear through teams. And speaking of which, Terry is running Forgetful Style, Shedinja, and Meloetta. You know, basically just a build that is there to last for forever.
Yes, Forgetful Style, it's a primary spirit with neutral stats relative to all the other ones. That's basically what all the stats are compared to. Meloetta, there goes Rob, but still about 50 damage on Terry right now.
Yeah, Rob did his job.
So yeah, Shedinja starts you with 30 damage, but you have higher defense. And Meloetta, you just heal over time.
Yep. And then Diddy Kong running Strategist style Halberd, Rock Mario. Strategist style is for your is to significantly boost your specials. We already talked about Halberd, and Rock Mario boosts anything using your fists or your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which is a lot of Diddy Kong's moves. So basically, all his moves at least get a little bit of a boost, and that should hopefully help him out here.
Yeah, except for the peanut gun.
No, the peanut gun will get a boost from Strategist style.
Oh,
That's
well,
what
I
I'm
was
saying. Yeah,
thinking
like all of
Mario.
his moves will, somewhere on his build, all of his moves will get a boost.
Yeah. Yeah, so far, this is back to pretty much an even fight. Diddy Kong is going to need to start racking up that damage soon, though, because if you really don't want Terry to be on a roll, uh, at, you really just want that damage to heal up. Or you don't want that damage to heal up if you're Diddy Kong. You want to get Terry out of there quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like Diddy Kong, with his halberd, can potentially survive long enough to build up to his final smash, which should kill, so long as he keeps Terry above 50 or so.
Yeah.
But that's not really something you want to be relying on here.
No, and I mean, it's hard because Terry, I think, just has the better match. Oh, and he was so close to his final smash, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now Terry's got his final smash. He'll probably get a bit of damage on Wolf with it. Might even wait out the timer on Ender Dragon. But what's Wolf running here?
Wolf is just running tank style Ender Dragon.
Yeah, and there goes the Ender Dragon, unfortunately. Ender Dragon gives you Fire Breath for a few seconds when you come in. Really great for racking up damage, which could have helped here, but...
yeah, just really bad timing.
Yeah, basically just took him out of the match for the entire duration of his Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, look at that combo.
I mean, at this point, it's not mattering too much. I mean, Wolf is still in a really bad spot from the damage he's taken. Mm-hmm. Oh, but nice. He's at least got his team caught up a little bit. But he's gonna he needs to survive until his final smash comes in. And he has to hit with it to get his team back in this.
Yeah. Now, I will say, like looking at Athlete's backend is me, Swordfighter, and Mega Man, who are usually considered two of their weakest characters.
Yeah, I mean, the one good thing for Arsenal is King K. Rool is probably one of their stronger characters.
And this is gonna be tough though.
Yeah, but like me, Swordfighter, I think he's the one with the final smash that just pushes you, that can just push you off the side of the map, right?
Yeah, it's a bunch of sword slashes and basically a big cone. It doesn't really do much. Well, it does a lot of damage on stages with walls.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have that much kill power on its own.
Yeah, but like, is it like something like that could easily kill K. Rool? So he really wants Swordfighter down soon. Oh
my goodness!
I don't know.
Just footstooled him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So King K. Rool stepped on his head, and that knocked out me, Swordfighter. And Mega Man throws the Ore Club.
Yep. Equipment style or an Ore Club that could be really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really powerful. It gives you super armor while you're charging it, but you have to use it right. So, we'll see. Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what that super armor is good for.
Yeah. And congratulations to Athletes. Very nice win. Yeah, I mean, I think that really just came down to Diddy really struggling against Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, I think, had a good matchup. Like even King K. Rool, he was starting on a good path, but that just having the whatever that item is called,
the Ore Club, using the QB spirit, from Box Boy, that gives you the an Ore Club, which it gives you super armor and summons tornadoes when you use it. Honestly, props to Mega Man for pulling this out, because honestly, I know he had a bit of a lead going in with some damage on K. Rool, but you know, he's still facing K. Rool, and item builds usually don't work that well unless they're Ender Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's very good. I mean, we have seen K. Rool just destroy teams before, and it's really impressive when he can go down quick. Props to Mega Man for doing it.
Mm-hmm. But on to our next match.
Yeah.
So for match 2, we have Beast Battalion versus Team Mystic. So Beast Battalion is a team of all the animal-like characters. So you can see we have Greninja, Pokemon Trainer, Jigglypuff, Bowser, Lucario, and Ridley.
Mm-hmm. And Mystic is all our magic users.
Yeah.
Or, well, yeah, it's mostly magic or using magic items, I believe.
It's magic and divinity is
magic
sort of the
and
idea.
divinity. Okay.
Yeah, so we've got Kazuya because of his devil gene. We've got Robin, who's of course a mage. We've got Corrin, who's a magic dragon. We've got Zelda, who is either divine or just has spells. And you got Palutena, who's of course a goddess, and Dark Pit, who is of course an angel.
Yep. I mean, Beast Battalion, as we said earlier, they're coming hot off the championship match. Mystic, they have really struggled over the seasons, being a very weak team, but we saw with the addition of Kazuya and some of the roster shakeups over the last couple seasons, they've become a powerful team in their own right. Like, I could definitely see them just taking out Beast Battalion and just taking no prisoners.
Yeah. Beast Battalion coming off their championship win and now having Bowser alongside that.
Remind me. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Granted, they had to give up Incineroar to get that, but like... So, it's...
I mean, it was a tit-for-tat trade.
Yeah. I feel like one of these two teams, either Beast Battalion or Villains, who they traded with, one of them will take to their new character really well, and it'll be really scary for the season, but I don't know which.
Yeah. Both of them have a very good shot at doing it. So, and it could be both of them will, you know.
Meanwhile, Mystic with some really strong shakeups as well. Robin's always been a powerhouse on Excalibur. Dark Pit, has never been the best character, but he's usually been consistent, which is more than I could say for Shulk. And Palutena, I mean, she's never been the best character on Super Bash Sisters, but Mystic's always kind of had a bit of trouble filling that last slot with like Rosalina or Ness or whatever, and Palutena, especially since she just got buffed this past season with custom balance, could really swing things in Mystic's favor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's really not much more to add to that. I say let's just go for it. See what they do.
Yeah, let's do it. Beast Battalion versus Team Mystic. Not the button. So starting us off, we have Bowser versus Palutena.
Yep. Bowser running Forgetful Style, Halberd, and Piston Hondo. Palutena running Demon Style, Happy Mask Salesman, and Meloetta. I like that build on Palutena. I think it's going to be hard for her to do well with that against Bowser. Just all that burst damage. Oh, yep.
That is one very quick down B.
Yeah. I mean, now don't get me wrong, like she has a ton of attack power between Demon Style and Happy Mask Salesman, but I mean, anything Bowser hits her with is just gonna hurt so much. And I mean, we're already seeing it. She's already up near 100%. She's at 104%, 118.
Yeah,
so
I mean, this is a build really designed to deal with chip damage characters, which there are plenty of in the league, but Bowser is not one of them.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know if it's just that they didn't think Bowser would start or what. I mean, if she can do 100 damage, I think it will be good, and we will see some and she will have done her job.
I don't know if that's happening though, even with a stage this big.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. She's trying. Like
no.
oh,
Taken out by an up tilt, only dealt 73 damage.
yeah. I mean that's gonna be rough. Like Corrin coming in, running tank style Roxas. We have seen Corrin do good stuff.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Wow, just the neutral B kills.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Jigglypuff coming in, running Water Style Rock Mario Polar Bear. Very familiar build for Jigglypuff. Just built all around that rollout.
And rest to a certain extent.
And rest, yeah. And we have seen this build be just absolutely devastating on this map.
Just due to the basically huge amount of runway available to her, and there goes Corrin.
There goes Corrin. Very fast-paced match so far. Zelda coming in, running Forgetful Style, Soren, Halberd. Probably with Zelda being the ace of the team.
Okay. She made it back.
Oh, so close. But good. Yeah, Zelda made it back. If Zelda had died early due to map jank, that would have been tragic for Mystic.
I will say, I'm not sure Zelda is really the ace of Mystic anymore. I think if you mean except for Kazuya, then yes. But
yeah, that's fair. I'm just used to seeing Zelda destroy my team in testing at this point.
Yeah, because they don't get to Kazuya because it's always at the end.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Sad face.
That is the thing. Even though this is a fairly even match right now, I would say Mystic is kind of very heavily backloaded in their lineup strength, with Zelda, Robin, and Kazuya rounding them out.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but I mean, Lucario has really shaped up on this Big B style Geese Howard build.
I mean, it's the build that basically won them the championships.
Yes.
If they hadn't found this for Lucario during the playoffs last season, or maybe like week 11 or something on the main season.
Yeah, like
they would have won.
Oh, absolutely not. But all of that to say, like, Beast Battalion is not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
That'll probably kill. Kills?
Yep, kills. And Lucario used it soon enough where even if he doesn't get his final smash right away, he will be very close, and he needs to use it right away. Just like that.
Might kill. Robin.
I doubt it.
No.
Not that low.
Robin running strategist style Ender Dragon. Oh, very good use of Nosferatu.
Yeah. Although Lucario just needs to get in a few good hits. With all the aura he has right now, he can do a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness, a really strong Thoron takes out Lucario. We're back to an even match.
Yeah, I mean, and in comes Greninja running Demon Style Meloetta, Happy Mask Salesman.
Yeah, exact same build as Palutena.
Yes, and I think this actually could work in Greninja's favor because Robin, although he has a burst damage potential, he tends to be a much better chip damage character.
Right.
And so...
Yeah, I mean, like, Robin can, like, spam Thorns, I guess, but, normally you're going to see a few Nosferatus and some, just some sword swipes, so... honestly, not even that huge combos.
Yeah, I mean, they've got this even, but I mean, that healing is just keeping it in Beast Battalion's favor, if just ever so slightly.
And there we go, takes out Robin, in comes Kazuya.
Yeah, and here comes the real challenge. Kazuya is the... he is the force to beat here. Realistically, Greninja, I think, to give Pokemon Trainer the best thing, he needs to do at least 60 to 70 damage, because Kazuya is running Big B style Sothis, so he is designed to just last a long time because his combos are just that devastating.
Yeah, he's designed to be a two-character basically.
Yeah. And he is devastating as a one-character. So, yeah, he just needs to have... Greninja just needs to do as much damage as possible.
This is a good start.
Oh, yeah, this is a very good start.
Gets him up to 50.
Yeah.
Gets him up to almost 70. That's very good for Greninja.
That is very good for Greninja. If he can trigger Sothis for Kazuya.
Okay. Kazuya makes it back.
Oh, that was close.
Ooh, you do not want to get hit by that up B, Greninja.
Nope. Wait,
Greninja, what are you doing? He's just ledge camping, trying to stall out Kazuya somehow. Which, no, actually, that's not a bad idea with Meloetta.
It's not.
Camping on the ledge would work. Ooh, gets his Sothis.
And he did it. He procced the Sothis. Good job. That makes Pokemon Trainer's job that much easier. Like Greninja has truly done he has carried his weight, which is amazing to say considering his general reputation in the league.
Yeah, and I think Kazuya might lose his Rage soon. Oh, but he still got his final smash before that. Oh my goodness, Greninja dodges right out of the way, and he loses his Rage.
Yeah, oh man. And Greninja just piling that chip damage on quick. I mean, this is not what you want to see if you are Mystic. Kazuya really just needs to hit Greninja one good time to kill him. There we go.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, Kazuya is supposed to be basically their Bowser, their big burst damage character. And okay,
yep.
Make it back, but
yep. And then Pokemon Trainer coming in running tank style Golden Mario. Very familiar build for Pokemon Trainer. What are you they
really like playing towards the ledge. I guess that's why a lot of teams don't like stages with ledges. But interestingly, Pokemon Trainer starting with Squirtle this year. Normally they start with Ivysaur.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they've seen like once the change starts, once the damage gets on, we have seen where Pokemon Trainer likes to just switch out Pokemon much more frequently once you hit like 50, 60 damage. And he'll change like twice and then not change frequently until more damage is taken. Right. So maybe the hope is ultimately to try and keep Charizard out more frequently. Although Squirtle's kind of staying put.
Yeah, kind of holding his own against Kazuya, which is really surprising for Squirtle.
Yeah. Although he does have that really...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to Beast Battalion, but very well fought Mystic.
Yeah, I mean, literally character for character. Everyone did their part here.
Yeah. No weak links on either side. I mean, if it came down to anything, I would honestly say it came down to Greninja just actually pulling his weight against
Robin and Kazuya. But,
yes.
And I mean, it came down to Palutena not really doing much against Bowser, only taking him up to around 70.
Yeah. I mean, if Palutena had been able to get in a few more hits on Bowser before going down, and maybe even taking him out like this would have been a completely different game.
But I think both teams have a lot they can be proud of this match. On to the next match.
Yeah.
And for match 3, we have Team Villain versus Team Pintsize.
Yeah, I mean, Team Villain, the name is self-explanatory. Kind of the same with Pintsize. I mean, it's just, your antagonists of your games and versus the characters who are short.
Hmm.
Um, you know, I mean, Pintsize has historically been an underdog. Just really struggling with a lot of their characters not having a lot of kill power, but they have made some impressive showings and they have knocked people down a peg when they were underestimated. But I mean, it's going to be a tall order to do that against Team Villains. I mean, you just think about Team Villain. We were just talking about how they swapped Incineroar for Bowser. Incineroar can slaughter whole teams on his own,
Hmm.
and Team Villains on the whole just have a lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah, very high burst damage team versus Pintsize. Honestly, a team primarily of lightweights. Bowser Jr. they just got this season is the only thing close to a heavyweight.
Yeah.
So very difficult for them to survive against burst damage like this. But they have some tricks up their sleeve, which we could see in this match.
That we could. And I mean, as you said, they have Bowser Jr., who has been a very solid character for a long time. We've also seen great stuff from Ice Climbers and Kirby. I mean, this is not a team to underestimate by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, but let's get into it.
Yeah.
Team Villain versus Team Pintsize.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Villain starting off, as I said, with Incineroar running Demon Style, Great Fairy, and Rock Mario versus Pintsize starting with Pac-Man on Forgetful Style, Meloetta, and Shedinja.
Mm-hmm.
Offense versus defense. This could go either way. I definitely favor Incineroar, but we have seen Pac-Man do some really good stuff in the past.
Yeah, Pac-Man, another new addition, used to be on Team Retro. It's interesting to have a character like him on Pintsize, where he is sort of this big trap setting up character. Right?
Yeah.
It could be difficult for him to really hold a candle to a more traditional sort of powerhouse heavyweight like Incineroar, but if he can keep his distance, then
Yeah, I mean, he just triggered Incineroar's Great Fairy, which heals hit 50 damage. I mean, so I'm not gonna lie. So far, Pac-Man is doing a lot better against Incineroar than I expected he would.
Oh my goodness! And Incineroar can't recover on this stage.
Yeah, it's hard, very hard for him to recover. And Pac-Man getting an early lead for Pintsize. Meta Knight coming in running Air Style Roxas.
Indeed. So very much trying to combo Pac-Man with his aerials is the game plan here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow! Uses Pac-Man's trampoline to get back.
Yeah. Oh man, that would have been devastating if that trampoline wasn't there. Because I think Meta Knight was on his last jump when he hit that.
He was on his last jump, and he like upbeat into the ceiling of the stage and knocked into it, which normally would be that would be it. So.
Yeah, and I mean, this might be a good time to talk about some of the changes behind the scenes because I mean, Meta Knight has done nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Pac-Man is really taking it to him. I don't think that's the best. Oh, that's might have been a decent place to use this Final Smash. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, Meta Knight literally doing negative damage. At best, he broke even. And he said, oh, yeah. I thought he was going to be gone.
Spear Pillar has 2 floors.
Yep.
But, well,
oh, man.
So, I think a couple things. First off, one of the things, if you join the league and become a supporter, one of the things you can choose is a stage. Like what map you're fighting on. Try and pick something that benefits you. Team Villain picked Dracula's Castle. I'm not sure it really benefited them, if I'm being
Not
honest.
this.
Oh, that is rough.
Oh no, that is no. This is just. Oi. DDD coming in running tank style Polar Bear Shine Sprite. Oh man, that would have been tragic if DDD also died right there.
Yes.
I just this map is just messing with them.
And it's also just a really difficult. It's a really difficult map to kill people on. One of the reasons Pintsize likes it so much. Ooh, Pac-Man.
finally.
You should have used the up special there, but it finally does get taken out. That's in some weird way.
Yeah, I mean, finally he goes down. I mean, DDD has got his work cut out for him. But Kirby coming in, running Boulder Style Majora's Mask, Great Fairy. Yeah, I mean, this is just a... I mean, it's just... Oh, what can you say after just such a phenomenal lead given to Pintsize by Pac-Man?
Now, honestly, I felt like if he had played this stage a bit better, there was a okay. Well, that is a really good bounce from King Dedede, and he's starting to bring things back for Team Villain.
He is. DDD is doing his best to bring his team back into this. But yeah, now we're back on Dracula's Castle. Yeah, that armor really coming in clutch for DDD.
Yeah, we'll see how DDD handles here. I'm not sure about DDD's up special on this stage, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's kind of like Incineroar's. It's a little unreliable on some stages. Although, really what DDD needs to do is just get his final smash and immediately hit Bowser Jr. with it.
Yeah, if he hits Bowser Jr. with his final smash right now, it will kill. But...
Yep. He just needs to hit.
Gets Bowser Jr. into the air. It doesn't seem to be attempting it. It gets Bowser Jr. up to about 100, but you need to use that final smash. No, too far.
He's like, no, I'll just do this the regular way, just beating him to death.
Yeah, granted, Bowser Jr. had Sosa, so I'm not sure that I actually would have killed at 90. It would have done better. Honestly, it would have done better at 70.
Yeah. Well, I mean, DDD did like 30 damage while he had his final smash option. So, I mean, at this point, it's just he at the rate he's going, he's just going to get knocked out when Bowser Jr. gets his final smash.
Yes. Although, Bowser Jr.'s final smash, not the best at killing.
On this stage, it probably will kill just because of the high damage. I don't see DDD being able to hide from it.
Doesn't even
go there.
Just the jab kills him, and now we're down to Villain's last character.
Yeah, this one, I think Zombie is just going to get a lot of damage. Yeah, 26 damage. Zombie running Forgetful Style Meloetta Goligan.
So he has healing. That's very good for a last character to try and survive.
Yep. And I mean, we have seen Zombie do very well. Especially if Bowser Jr. Gives him time to farm. Which he may very well do.
Yeah, I mean, this stage is a pretty difficult stage to chase people down on.
Yep. And, getting his resources.
Oh, he's up to Iron Tools already. That's gonna lead to a lot of damage.
Yep.
Wow, look at that spike. But, Bowser Jr. is still alive at 100.
Yeah, but all that damage he did from the final smash, it's already been healed up.
Oh my goodness, he's at Diamond.
Oh, this could be really bad for Pintsize. They need Bowser Jr. just to stay on Zombie and just there you go, just like that.
Wow, very good spike with that forward air, and in comes Ice Climbers.
Yep.
So,
They don't want to leave him alone. Like they need ice climbers to just get in there and do what they're doing. Like
mhm. Yeah, and Zombie already has another diamond ready, so whenever he needs to, he can make a new set of diamond tools.
yeah, I mean that's gonna be rough. Like ice climbers, they have historically been some of the better. Uh,
Ooh, that's
oh,
going to be a lot of damage, though.
does Steve's weapon quality affect
No,
the final smash? Okay,
thankfully. Yeah. But
yeah,
I could definitely see Zombie taking this to the last character.
yeah, and I mean he's also got healing, so uh, the longer ice climbers dawdle around and don't do anything, the harder it's gonna be for Olimar to come in and do anything.
Yeah, especially like when you start getting to the point where Steve has so much iron that he can make. Yeah, he can just spam anvils, spam iron blocks even,
Yeah,
and they can't do anything about it.
yeah. Although now Steve is at the point where one good smash will kill him,
Mhm.
and ice climbers have the damage output to do it.
Oh, Steve's diamond pick broke, but he can just make a new one at any time when he, feels like it. Gets to his crafting table and chooses to.
Yep. Nope.
There he goes.
Yeah, and Pintsize with a very convincing win.
Mhm.
I think a lot of that came down to just they had a lot of trouble with Dracula's Castle, especially at the beginning. But DDD and Zombie just fighting to prove that you should not underestimate Team Villain.
Yes, they had a lot of issues with stages, but let's not forget, Pac-Man was really doing a lot of damage.
Oh, absolutely. He almost certainly went gold, if not diamond.
Yeah, we don't keep track of
Um,
that, but this week, but for sure, he did a lot of damage this week.
yep. But yeah, congratulations to Pintsize. That's a very promising win for your first week on the preseason. Hope that luck continues for you, except against my team.
Hmm. And Team Villain, maybe look into a different stage. I think
Yep.
you tested a few stages in the off season. I don't know if you had a chance to test Dracula's Castle after picking up Incineroar. I mean, this is the preseason, so it's the time to test these things.
Yep.
But on to our next match.
Hmm.
So for match 4, we have Classic Mode Champions versus Super Bash Sisters.
Yay, my team. Classic Mode Champions, the characters from who were in the first two Smash Brothers games, versus the ladies of the Smash franchise. Yeah. Both teams about middle of the road right now, from what I remember. Of Bash Sisters.
I think Bash Sisters were actually bottom of the league last season.
Oh, that's right, they were. I forgot. But so a little bit of a struggle. My team was about upper middle of the road, I think. But we've had a rough preseason. Oh, and I think this can go. While I want my team to win, I could definitely see Bash Sisters taking the win. But yeah, do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, just to point out that Bash Sisters did bench Isabel, so I think we're clearly in some sort of testing mode.
Fair.
So, I think, like everything in the preseason, I think don't take too much stock in results one way or the other, because a lot of teams are using this as a space to test.
Yep.
But I guess without further ado, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Alright, Classic Mode Champions versus Super Bash Sisters.
Yep. CMC opening up with Captain Falcon running Demon Style Meloetta Shedinja versus Pikachu running Boulder Style Sothis.
Indeed. So,
yeah.
I mean, it depends on how Pikachu handles her Sothis. Obviously, Captain Falcon is a very strong character, especially with Meloetta.
Yeah, this has been something I started either at the end of the main season last year or in the preseason when I started messing around with Mario's build, and it's been good. Usually I've had him on Forgetful Style, but running Demon Style is a nice little test.
Yeah, of course, hasn't done much to Pikachu yet.
Not yet. Yeah, but although some of that is just Pikachu has been really dodgy, it has been hard for him to land with his attacks.
Yeah, wow, Pikachu is just a monster right now. Just running circles around Falcon, who is not normally a character people run circles around.
Yeah, I mean, Pikachu doing what he needs to do, or she needs to do.
Makes it back. Pikachu, of course, can go very deep with that recovery.
Yep. Oh, and Falcon using the ledge guarding.
Pikachu trying to get the spike, but doesn't get the spike hitbox.
Yeah. Pikachu trying. But, I mean, the other thing is Falcon's been using that ledge guarding to his advantage. Like, this is not a... Like, Pikachu can do this because of the damage differential between the two. But, I mean... Falcon's trying to edge guard has not been working out on the whole for Pikachu.
Yeah, Falcon almost at that final smash would go a decent way in closing this gap.
It might actually kill Pikachu if on the right part of the map. If Falcon will get close enough to try. Although I will say Falcon does not have a good history of trying his final smash.
Oh, hits! I think
he does.
I think we're in sort of a cave area. Pikachu survives that, and we are going to Pintsize's Super Bash Sisters home map, which is going to be Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I mean, but Falcon's starting to bring this back. Falcon is not going down without a fight.
Yes, but remember, Pikachu's Sothis hasn't activated yet.
This is true. At this point, if Falcon can just trigger the Sothis, I will be a happy camper.
Yeah, Pikachu. Oh, the bubble damage triggers the Sothis, and Pikachu hits with the final smash that's going to kill.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and in comes Mario running Gravity Style Mithra Nico Fire. Mario being the one who has needed the most work over the off season to try and be a better chip damage character.
Yes. Mithra is an interesting pick. Basically, it grants a chance that one of his hits will deal a huge increase in damage, but it's a very low chance. So, with a lot of hits, you're likely to get it a few times.
Yeah, I mean, it's just trying to do whatever we can at the moment. I mean, kind of running out of ideas for him, but, we'll see what we can do. I mean, he's actually doing really good against Pikachu.
Yeah, I think he was behind for a while, but then he hit with one hit that took Pikachu from like 40 to 60.
Yeah, I mean...
That's just what Mithra can do for you, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, because a lot of his moves just have a good combo, and he just needs to be able to hit with it, and he's slowly getting the lead on Pikachu.
Remember, since Sothis only activates once, Pikachu is basically on an empty build now.
Yeah. Well, he still has that Boulder Style to help reduce damage, which I think is really helping him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mario up to 100 actually.
Yeah, but he is keeping even. This has got me at least a little excited to see what Mario's doing. This has been the best he's been doing for a while.
And Mario trying to use a couple fireballs into the tent. Pikachu and Mario both have their final smashes, but Mario up B's. Mario has his final smash at the ready. I think if he hits with it in the right direction, it will kill. But
if it hits in the right direction, it will kill. But no, Pikachu will kill him. Although the way Yoshi is built, one good hit from Yoshi, it will be Pikachu will go away.
Yoshi running Yoshi style Rock Mario, Majora's Mask, and Twin Tail.
Yep, pretty much as tanky can get, without running like brick wall style. So, and it has worked out surprisingly well for Yoshi. A lot of characters just have trouble getting the damage on him.
Yeah, and we can see.
And there he goes.
Yoshi started with 30, so Pikachu was only able to get 14 damage onto him.
Yep, and in comes Inkling.
Inkling, traditionally a character who struggles quite a bit.
Yeah, although I think towards the end of last season, they found some builds that worked a little, that worked decently well on Inkling. It'll be interesting to see if that momentum with her can continue.
Yeah, Inkling right now running Land-style Halberd Shine Sprite. Halberd, of course, a very strong defensive spirit, and Land-style can do very well increasing her damage on the ground, which can be very good for her. Okay, they both make it back. But very good for things like her roller, for instance.
Yeah. Okay. I was getting a little scared for a moment. I thought one of them was just going to run off the edge of the map. And Yoshi very quickly bringing this back to an even match. That twin tail in the air making it very hard for Inkling to do damage to Yoshi.
Yes, but Inkling actually recharging her ink early for once, which is not something you see very often. Normally she lets it run down and then just refuses to charge it. Oh, charged her smash attack too long.
Yeah, that's AI for you. Although you're saying like she's about out of ink now, and Yoshi may not give her a chance to recover it again.
Yeah, she needs to get Yoshi off stage so that she can start recovering some ink. Because yeah, now she's completely out. Her attacks will not really be doing much.
Yeah, and Yoshi is. I mean, Yoshi is just he has brought this back. I mean, we're still a person down, but I mean, he has gaining the lead and doing his job.
Yeah, and in comes Daisy, a new pickup for Super Bash Sisters, running Bigby style Ashley and Beat.
Yep. Oh man. Ashley is to charge her final smash faster, and Beat is for air combos, right?
Yeah, it increases the damage of aerials, and there goes Yoshi, taken out pretty quickly by Daisy.
Yeah, but I mean, Yoshi did his job. He took out Pikachu, he took out Inkling, really trying to do his best to bring it back. And Sheik just putting on that damage quick.
Yes, but it'll be interesting to see if Sheik lets Daisy survive long enough to use her final smash, because it is a huge gamble if Daisy manages to heal off of it.
Yeah, it is. And even worse, like for Bash Sisters at least, I would love for this to happen, is if Daisy uses her final smash and does not capitalize on it at all, and instead lets Sheik heal. That would be amazing.
Yeah, which definitely happens with Peach and Daisy.
Yep. Although, I wonder, we would probably have to do testing on this, but I wonder if someone healed off of, like, if Sheik triggered her final smash on Daisy, and then healed back down below, would it cause...
No.
What? She really?
I mean, I guess using it quickly means she has time to charge up to another one. But, oh, well, there you go. And I don't think Link will stay asleep for long if Daisy uses this now, but we'll see. Yeah, basically just does not stay asleep for even a second. But she's trying to get. Yeah, she got 2 of them. That's not terrible. And Link was at low damage when he ate one, so it barely benefited him.
Yeah, but still better than letting her get all 3.
So, yeah. Link coming in strategist style halberd goal again. Pretty much what he's always run.
Pretty much. And I mean, he is probably our number 1 character. He is our number 1 character for a reason. Like, he is just, you know, unless some janky thing happens and an early death happens, he is the one that we rely on to get those wins. Although I will say Yoshi and Falcon have been starting to step up.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. He can't make it back.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Stage jank.
We're not tracking them for the preseason, but that would be our first actual stage morph kill.
Yep. Hate it when that happens.
And
yep. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic performances from Pikachu and Daisy. Good job, Super Bash Sisters.
Yeah. And a very very strong performances, and in general, just like our biggest win of the night so far, which is very nice. I'm sure for Super Bash Sisters to see, considering that Byleth and Isabelle weren't in the match. Or Byleth was in it, but didn't step foot on the field.
Did not have to contribute, unfortunately. Yep, still got work to do.
Yes, definitely still have work to do. Yoshi put in a lot of work.
Yeah, Yoshi put in a lot of work. I can't really blame Link or Sheik too much. I mean, I will actually say Falcon tried. Like, he just could not keep up with Pikachu at all.
Yeah, like Falcon and Mario were each able to do 100 damage, but that's 100 damage, like, essentially ignoring Pikachu's build, right? Like, 100 damage each against a buildless character.
Pretty much. And I mean, as like, Pikachu just started off so strong and got that lead, and we just couldn't recover, and we tried. So.
Yep, but on to our next match.
Yeah, let's go for it.
And for match 5, we have Team Excalibur versus Third Wheels.
Yay! The sword wielders and the people from not Nintendo. Two teams that have historically been very good. Both have a lot of heavy hitters. Both have some characters that had surprisingly good seasons last year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more to say than that. Like, both these teams can be very scary.
Yeah, I mean, you recognize all the characters on Excalibur's banner, I guess?
Cloud, look, one of them is Shulk. Mithra, Pyra. I can't remember the others.
So far left is Hero, and then to the right we have Ike and Ganondorf.
That's right. I forgot Ganondorf was on this team.
Yeah, Ganondorf's on the team this season. And, very interesting. And Third Wheels picking up Ken this season. Normally considered quite bad, but they seem to have found something that works on him. And you know, they got Bayonetta working pretty well, so I guess
always good.
I can't really daunt them that much.
No, I mean Bayonetta. I mean, she also really turned around after getting buffed last season. So I mean, it's been really good to see her and Joker both go from being like bottom of the league jokes to serious contenders.
Yep, but let's get into it. I guess Team Excalibur versus Third Wheels.
Yeah. Team Excalibur, starting with Ike on Demon Style Halberd Gulligan versus Sonic on Tank Style Sothis. Ike is just all damage. And, Sonic... this is going to be a tough one, because Sonic, kind of like we saw in the last match with Falcon and Pikachu, Sonic can just run circles around characters, and it can be very hard to hit him. But like if Ike hits him, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, and it could also be, wow.
Yeah,
wow, you can tell that Ike's like stages with walls here.
Yes, and I mean, as I said, like when he manages to hit, he gets that damage in on Sonic hard.
Yes, but wow, and already activating Sonic Sothis, and he's only at 20 damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Demon Style, Halberd, and Gulligan on him. I mean, his sword is going to hurt. I mean, I'm really just surprised Sonic, but I mean, and this is also with Sonic dodging like 75% of what Ike throws out. It's not like Ike is just... It's just every hit hurts it hits like a truck.
So yeah, swords are effective, but I really like the satisfaction of bashing a person's face in with a giant club. What if we could combine both of those feelings into one character?
Yep. Well, but Sonic getting the win because he got his final smash first.
Yeah, thanks to Sothis, though, it took him basically 150 damage to get there.
Yeah, I mean that Sothis coming in clutch, but Hero coming in running Tank Style Azra and Eslo. Ooh.
Very strong use of side special there.
Yep. And Joker coming in running Boulder Style Ender Dragon. This could be really good for Joker if he can make... The one downside of this map is Ender Dragon is really effective if someone runs it against you, because you just don't have anywhere to really
wow.
hide from
and
it.
What was Hero at? What was Hero at when
he was at like 0. Like he may have just barely broken 10%. It was like 80 to 90% damage done by Ender Dragon. But yeah, Ganondorf coming in, running Forgetful Style Sothis. I mean, this is still anybody's game. We have seen Ganondorf get plenty of early kills before, because he is just another heavy hitter naturally.
Yeah, he, even with basically no build on Forgetful Style Sothis, his hits will still hit.
Yep. And I mean, we have seen him do that to Joker. Like he basically has done 90 damage to Joker in just the last minute.
Yeah, and wow, I mean, I think Ganondorf definitely wants to kill Joker before he gets up to like 50%. He goes, ooh, there he goes, and that is a very good from
now
Ganondorf.
an even fight.
Bringing it back to an even fight. And in comes the newly buffed Ken, Demon Style Yakuman player Sandbag Rock Mario. So very unusual build. Yakuman player and Sandbag are both skills that boost your damage, or rather boost your stats after hitting high damage. Oh, that's probably gonna kill. No, he doesn't.
Oh.
I think he survived thanks to the Sandbag.
Probably.
Because Sandbag boosts defense when you're at high damage, and oh my goodness, look at that up smash. There.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my goodness, Ganondorf can't make it back.
Oof. I mean, that's exactly what they needed, though. Like, if Ganondorf had managed to get back up there and proc his Sothis, like, this would have been a very difficult fight for third wheels. I mean, it's still going to be a difficult fight as is. Like, we have seen Sora do very well, and no, wait a minute, that is
No, I mean that's Sora.
Yeah, we have seen Cloud. We have seen Cloud do really well, and Shulk seems to. I mean, Shulk's just on Ender Dragon, but I mean, we have still seen Shulk do some good stuff with Ender Dragon, and I mean, this is a small stage. He can still get out some good damage.
Yep. Assuming Sora and Cloud don't drag this out. Canon fight? I don't think they ever fought. Did they ever fight?
I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. There's definitely there's a Cloud fight for sure. There's a Cloud fight for sure in the arena. I remember him having like a weird bandage sword or something. But regardless, still keeping it even.
Yeah, I mean, and if I am Excalibur, I'm a little hesitant. Like, even if Shulk may be better than what he was, that's not saying much. And third wheel still have Bayonetta in the wings, and she has improved significantly. Like, she may not be an ace, but she is still a solid fighter.
Yeah, but one interesting thing is that with third wheels here, they have Banjo and Kazooie benched, who is for sure, maybe not for sure their best any, like on paper, maybe like Joker is does more damage in certain weeks, but certainly considered their best in many ways. And meanwhile, Excalibur has Pyra and Mithra benched, who were their worst last season, and this will probably kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, that insta kills. I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that insta kills at 100.
Yes, but what I was getting at is that for third wheels, they don't need to win for this to be a success to them, because they're testing here very clearly. Whereas Excalibur, if they don't win with what is effectively their best lineup, that is very difficult for them. But wow, Shulk is doing well with that Ender Dragon.
Yeah, he put that Ender Dragon to good use, but he's almost used all of his styles, or whatever his power-ups
they
are.
refresh. They refresh pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, I mean, if he can keep this up, he could still pull this out, but based off of what I remember of Shulk and Bayonetta, like, I really favor Bayonetta, even with Shulk doing as well as he has been.
Yeah, Shulk, okay, uses jump art to get back to stage and hits Bayonetta away, very, very good with that. He's going to want to get, I think, honestly, Smash Art now that, now that Bayonetta's at, oh my goodness.
Ooh!
Yeah, that's what I was saying. At 80, any of his attacks will kill, even with Bayonetta's halberd.
Wow.
That is the power of Smash Art, so...
Yeah, and another very even match. Good game to both of you guys.
Yeah, very, very good. I mean, Shulk showing up at the end.
Oh, absolutely. Shulk was where it was going to be a make or break, and Shulk stepped up.
And Ken actually doing his job, which is not something I think we've ever seen.
Not... very rarely. Like, we saw it a couple times last season, but I still think he really struggled.
I don't think Ken was picked up last season.
he may not have been. I may be thinking of a test or something, but he is still a very good. He still performed very well.
Particularly against Ganondorf of all people. But yeah, on to the final match of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
So for match 6, we have the Beefcakes versus Team Retro.
Yeah, Beefcakes, a team that is consistently very strong. I think they fell off a little bit towards the end of last season. Retro having if I remember correctly, it was Retro that had kind of their Cinderella story last year, just shaping up towards the end of the main season and having a really good run for quite a while.
Yes.
Although,
and Beefcakes, I believe, are one of the 2 teams eliminated last year.
yeah.
Of course, Beefcakes, the team with all the muscles, and Retro, the team of all older characters. We've seen some shakeups to the roster here, though, which could have some really big impacts on these teams' performances.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, with what we're looking at, I don't know who's got this. So yeah.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Beefcakes versus Team Retro.
Yeah. Beefcakes starting off Zero Suit Samus, Demon Style, Geese Howard. Retro starting off Piranha Plant, Boulder Style, Sothis. I mean, Piranha Plant has historically been very dangerous, and that being said, we have also seen Zero Suit Samus just be absolutely devastating on this build with Geese Howard. Her final smash is extremely good, and it has a very high kill rate.
Yeah, we've seen Zero Suit Samus do basically nothing, and then hit 80%, and then get 2 kills on characters with 0 damage before. We have literally seen that before, so...
Yes. Now, I think that only happened on the Halberd map.
No, that was on a Battlefield map.
Oh, okay. I could have swore it was on Halberd, but yeah, I mean, just because... Yeah, we have just seen her just kill people with that final smash. So, I mean, this can very much go either way, even if there's a very significant damage disparity.
Now, okay, so here she finally has 80. She was trying to get Piranha Plant as high as possible to give herself the best chance, and I think this should kill? Yes, it does.
Yes.
And I don't think it will kill against Simon. Some characters she can kill at 0. I don't think Simon's one of them.
Not unless she gets him at just the right point. Like, if she hits him, like, in midair or something, maybe...
not here.
Nah, not here.
Yeah, but still a very strong start from Zero Suit Samus. Piranha Plant not really getting much of a chance. I mean, he did pretty well getting Zero Suit Samus up to 80, but didn't really show his stuff very well. And there goes Zero Suit Samus. Even match.
There she goes. Back to an even match. And I mean, we say that, but I mean, Piranha Plant really did what all you could ask. Because all you could really ask is survive until 80, make her use one, get the damage on the board, make her use one of your final smashes on you. And, with the damage that Piranha Plant had, there was no way Piranha Plant was going to survive on most maps.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think Piranha Plant did as much as you could expect.
Wow, really powerful performance from Simon there. Donkey Kong was running Air Style Gold Mario, but Simon didn't get the memo.
Simon just gave no cares. Although, to be fair, he is also running Gold Mario, and he's running Land Style.
So I guess he as long as he fought on the ground, he was going to win.
Yeah, and I mean, just he gives no cares about the build. But we've got Sephiroth running Forgetful Style Sothis. Sephiroth is just a really scary dude. So...
Ooh, misses with the final smash.
That's unfortunate. Simon really wanted to hit with that.
Very powerful shield damage with that Giga Flare.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Sephiroth getting Simon just doing really good. Like, he's getting very close to triggering Sephiroth's final smash, or Sothis.
Yeah. And there's Sephiroth Sothis, and he still has his one wing, which is very good. It lets him get some extra power with his smash attacks and some extra mobility on Simon.
Yep. And I mean, just I'm surprised at how much damage Simon's doing. And just
okay, you can't Octoslash through the fire, Sephiroth. And I think that's it for Simon. Yep, he is dead.
Yeah, he is dead. And now Samus coming in running Big B style Polar Bear Wheezing, which, you know, Samus doesn't really care about being slow. Let's be real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see Sephiroth trying to spam against Samus when she keeps throwing missiles at him. There you go.
I don't think I've ever seen Sephiroth try that before.
Yeah, he usually doesn't like to use his neutral B very much, which is a shame. It's pretty good against CPUs, and he uses his final smash. Reverses Samus's controls. I don't think the AI cares about that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So it doesn't seem to be causing any problems.
Yeah. Although Sephiroth's still making good use, and I mean, we'll see what if Sephiroth can make any better use of it. Well, no, it wore off.
Yeah. Sephiroth's doing, fairly well considering he's buildless right now. So it's not quite an even match. Oh.
I mean, he's even managed to take the lead from his team being fairly far behind. He has carried his team so far, and very well too, I might add.
Yeah. Well, it was fairly even when Zero Suit Samus started, considering she managed to basically do an even trade with Brawlplant.
Yeah.
And there goes Samus. Wow. Sephiroth has taken a pretty definitive lead.
Yep.
Now, ideally, if I'm Pit, I want to take out Sephiroth as soon as possible so I can save my final smash for the next two guys.
Yes. Pit running Forgetful Salgeese Howard. But yeah, Pit really wants to just knock out Sephiroth immediately before he gets a chance. And oh man, he was about to do that. So, because if he can get both of his final smashes off against the next character, that would be really good for his team. But he just needs to hit Sephiroth. There you go.
Oh wow, he used his side special. That's a weird interaction. So his side special can reflect projectiles, and Sephiroth had set up the Shadow Flare on him, which is a projectile that activates after a few seconds. So I guess he was able to use the reflector at just the right time to hit away the Shadow Flare.
Yeah, I mean, don't ever get used to that, because probably the only time you'll ever see that happen by the AI.
Yes. Yeah, and it's back to an even match.
Yeah. Snake running Gravity Style Meloetta Shedinja. I mean, this is a really dangerous matchup. Snake has a phenomenal final smash. Very similar to Zero Suit Samus, where it just has a very high kill rate. And so Pit really wants to get him out of there quick.
I would argue Snake has a better kill rate than Zero Suit Samus. It's just that the rest of his kit is better, so he doesn't need use Howard as much. But meanwhile, here comes Pit's final smash. I don't think this will kill at 40.
It shouldn't kill at 40.
It killed!
Oh, wow. I did not expect that. And now Chrom, he needs to get Pit out before that. I was going to say before the final smash could proc.
Oh, no, you don't want to get hit by the ledge. I don't think you want to get hit there. Oh, but he manages to dodge with his up B. Very smart.
Yeah, man, that was impressive. Did not expect Chrom to dodge that.
Yeah, because Chrom's offstage game, famously not very good.
Yes. But yeah, Chrom running Strategy Style Halberd Gulligan. And yep, and in comes Dr. Mario running Strategy Style Halberd Majora's Mask.
Yes.
Very similar builds.
I think that might be it for. No, he makes it back. Okay.
He makes it back, but
Good
you know,
intro.
at a
There he goes.
cost. There he goes.
Yeah. Very exploitable recovery on Prom.
Yep.
Otherwise, he's a pretty strong character, but you know, you got to pick the right stage. And
Yeah.
on Retro's stage, they were able to get the upper hand there.
That they were. Both teams did really well. You know, both. You know, there were just a few things you couldn't predict, like Snake getting taken out so quickly. Simon was just on a rampage. I mean, I don't think there's much to say there.
But Sephiroth was really a menace this week.
He was. Sephiroth was a major menace. And I mean, if that's a sign of things to come, I mean, I think Beefcakes have a very bright season ahead of them.
And but that is going to be all for this week. Very interesting preseason. But remember, this is all sort of for practice for the main season. So if you want to, you know, if you saw a team that was struggling and you want to help them out, or you saw a team, you know, that did well and you want to, you like the way they fight, you want to join in on them, now's the perfect time to do it. Where you still have a few weeks left to practice. So join us in the Discord and hop on in.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
Yes. Bye, everyone.